you have been working on a new social media project for the New York Times called TimesPeople. Can you tell me about it?
As Nick and I looked around the internet and other people within the company, we really like the different social aspects we're seeing on different sites, whether it's Facebook or Delicious or Twitter. And we wanted to add some of those same things, but within respect to the brand and what the Times does. And so TimesPeople tries to add some of those features and add a more social dimension to the New York Times website.
So I guess walk me through this. What is going to be different when I log on to the New York Times website? How is TimesPeople going to change the experience?
Basically, I'm a new user. I'm going to end up on the New York Times site somehow, and I'm going to find this toolbar sitting across the top of the New York Times site. But I'm intrigued, so I'll create a user. I'll go with the standard Clark Kent. And we try not to ask for too many or too much information about you. I tend to read from the science section. Maybe it's my geeky side, but when you go to this article, you'll get the normal tools here that you've always seen. But you're like, oh, I like this short article, it's great. So you can just quickly recommend it, boom. And now that will be out there for the other people following you, and they'll be like, oh, you know what, Clark Kent, he loves that with his physics. There's other actions where you can comment on blogs and rate and review movies, restaurants, hotels, I believe, even cities, I think. Lots of stuff you can do on our website.
Each user gets a page that has all their actions. And we generate an RSS feed of that, so that can be taken off-site. And the other off-site mechanism we have set up right now is Facebook.
So you can see here, this morning before we met up, I recommended a couple articles and even commented on this one. And they went directly into my Facebook mini feed, which is great, right? Like, so now my friends in Facebook who don't read the New York Times can see that I still see the New York or the TimesPeople actions that I've done and become interested, or if they are interested, read about the Mars lander or whatever I commented on that day.
So what aspects of what social sites like Facebook and Dig, what were particularly inspiring when you were working on creating TimesPeople?
I don't think there was one in particular. I mean, I think there's a little bit of a difference in the Times, that the Times is a site that produces a lot of its own content. So we're really a content company, whereas something like Dig is kind of a meta layer. And so there's not a direct correlation between that, but I think and so why we think like a site like Facebook is great, we don't, we're not going to be a social network. We're really going to continue to be a news and information site. But the opportunity to add a social dimension that is already present in the news to our site was what we were really looking to leverage.